So hopefully now you're happy with all of the words in the Poincaré Conjecture. In 1904, when Henri posed the conjecture, it was well known that if you have something which is a two-manifold, which is simply connected and closed, it must be homeomorphic to a two-sphere. Poincaré wondered if the same held for three manifolds, but he couldn't prove it, that is, take known facts and proceed using logic to obtain the statement. In the 1930s to 1960s, many mathematicians tried and failed to prove the conjecture. In 1961, Stephen Smale managed to prove the conjecture for 5 manifolds and above, that is, 5, 6, 7, 8, and any dimension of manifolds. Sometimes you can do that in maths, prove an infinite number of cases at once. In 1982, Michael Friedman managed to prove the case for 4 manifolds. The case of 3-dimensional manifolds was the only one left. Richard Hamilton proposed a new method of attack. Unlike the other topologists, he suggested using methods from geometry and physics, curvature, vector fields, flow. He tried hard but couldn't get to a proof. The Clay Institute, which is a mathematics institute in America, made a list of the 7 most important outstanding questions in mathematics of the millennium and offered a prize of $1 million for each. One of them was the Poincaré Conjecture. The pressure was really on to find the answer. In 2002, a mysterious document appeared on the internet, on the Archive, a website where mathematicians post their work before it's published, so everyone can see their exciting new results. And it was exciting. A Russian mathematician named Grigory Perelman had proved a conjecture posed by William Thurston in the 1980s, which was to do with 3 manifolds and shape. Perelman had used Hamilton's methods to prove Thurston's conjecture, and his proof, in fact, contained a proof of the Poincaré conjecture. After frantically verifying that Perelman's proof was correct, the mathematical community awarded him the $1 million prize and a Fields Medal, which is like a Nobel Prize but for mathematics. Perelman felt that his work had been building on the work of others, including Hamilton, Thurston, and Poincaré himself, and he couldn't accept sole credit for the proof. The money is now being used to fund research at the Poincaré Institute. The universe we live in is a 3-dimensional space. But what shape is it? Even though we're just like the ant, and we can only see from our 3-dimensional viewpoint, maybe we can use some topology to figure it out. So now you know the Poincaré conjecture. If something is simply connected and closed in any number of dimensions, it must be homeomorphic to a sphere.